Guys, I feel like I've already been really open and vulnerable on this channel, but here we go with another video that is actually a very sensitive topic to me because I think it's important and needs to be talked about. I've been really quite depressed lately, and it kind of came to a head last week where there were a couple days that I was literally just sitting on my couch, unable to do pretty much anything. I would wake up and really struggle to even get out of bed, and then I would move from my bed to my couch, and I just laid there all day because I couldn't even fathom the idea of doing anything at all. This is very unlike me. I have my own business. I am usually really self-motivated. I'm ambitious. I have a lot of goals. I like doing stuff. I like being productive. And yet this past week, it has been such a struggle to do anything. Even the most basic tasks like taking a shower or brushing my teeth became these major burdens that I had to overcome. Over the last few weeks, I'd been feeling it kind of like this heavy weight on my shoulders, and I didn't really know what was going on. I just kind of powered through, forced myself to be productive, but it kind of came to a head last week. Like I said, there were a couple days that I just couldn't do anything. Things that I normally found enjoyable just kind of didn't excite me anymore. I didn't find pleasure in anything anymore. It was like I was just existing. I was feeling really guilty about this because I am an overachiever. I have a lot of things that I'm working on, things that I like to do, and I was beating myself up. I was saying things like, "You're so lazy. Why are you so unmotivated? You just need to push through this. Like, what's wrong with you?" And the word that kept going in my head was lazy, but that is total bullshit. Okay, it is. I am not a lazy person. I'm not an unmotivated person. I was just dealing with depression, honestly. I know mental health is more and more talked about in general society today, which I think is a good thing, but in my religious community that I grew up in and my family, it's still a major taboo. I just wanted to make this video because if you are struggling with any type of mental health issue, first of all, there's nothing wrong with you. It's not your fault. You're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. I read a really interesting comment on Reddit the other day, and I tried to find the post, but unfortunately I couldn't. But essentially, the point was this: society likes to talk about mental health these days, but they don't like to deal with the consequences of mental health. So in other words, it might be okay in the general society to say something like, "I'm depressed," or I deal with anxiety, right? But the consequences of that, where you might need to take a mental health day just to kind of recenter or get your life back together, that is looked down upon. I mean, that, like sitting on your couch for an entire day, it's almost embarrassing to admit, that is looked down upon, right? So the mental health aspect of it, we can talk about it, but the consequences, it's almost still a taboo and hard to talk about. So especially for those who grew up in a conservative home environment like me, or for those who really are hard on themselves and feel like they're not doing enough or they're lazy, you probably are not, right? If you're dealing with mental health illness, you deserve help. It's not your fault. Now, the way you deal with it is your responsibility. So for me personally, I've tried to do a few things. I am seeking professional help. I think that's a huge thing. If you feel like you can't afford counseling, I have a link in the description below. You can sign up for free counseling. I'm trying to push myself to do things even though in the moment I might not feel like it. So for example, yesterday I spent almost the entire day outside, which is really great. It was a gorgeous day. I went hiking. I even went rappelling off the side of a cliff. And I actually ran a 5K that night with my family. It was a fundraiser 5K. Overall, it was a really good day. Even though in the moment I didn't really want to do those things, I was super happy I did them in the end. I have tried to reach out to people and be honest, and also that's kind of one reason I'm making this video. I just wanted to say that if you're struggling, there's nothing wrong with you. Please get help. You deserve it. You're not lazy. I don't know if anyone's gonna enjoy watching this video. I don't know if it's gonna be relevant to anyone, but I have to believe that there are other people out there like me that need to hear this. So if you need to reach out, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I do read all your messages and I do try to respond in a somewhat timely manner. So if you need to vent, if you need an outlet, reach out to me. You deserve everything good that life has to offer, and I'm not just saying that. I truly, truly believe that. So you deserve help. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.